This is the Fallout from Dishonor podcast.
Sorry, I'm a little irritated.
Okay.
I've already recorded all of this, and then the audio just... Sorry. So if I seem a little irritated as I'm going through
I've already
this,
recorded all of this,
my apologies.
and then the audio just...
But I've already said all this.
So if I seem a little irritated as I'm
going through this,
I've got to redo
my
it again
apologies.
because...
But I've already said all
took
this
a dump in the middle of
once,
mixing
and
it
now
down.
I've got to redo it again because
put out to the feed
my laptop.
Anyway, took a dump in the middle
this
of mixing it
is
down.
going to be
getting it
a
ready to
Money in the Bank
put out to the feed
2021
Anyway.
predictions video.
So
This is going to be a
as some
Money in
of
the
you
Bank
might know if
2021
you've
predictions video.
listened to some of my older episodes, I've kind of steered away
As
from
some of you
being WWE.
might know if you've
This is
definitely
listened to some
never
of my
going to be
older
a
episodes.
WWE
I've
centric
kind of
show,
steered
but
away from
being in
WWE.
contact with some old
This is
friends.
definitely never going to be a WWE centric
they have
show, but
brought up
being
the
in
fact that I
contact
should
with
give
some
the
old
WWE
friends,
content some more chances.
they
I
don't
don't
have any
brought up
desire
the fact that I
to
should
sit through
give
a
the WWE
3-hour
content
Raw.
some more chances.
That's not. I don't want to
I
do
don't
that. Have any
anytime soon.
desire
Thankfully,
to
there's
sit
the gift
through
of YouTube
a
where you
3-hour
can just watch
Raw.
clips.
That's not. I don't want to do that.
So you can
Anytime
stay
soon.
up to date.
Thankfully, there's the gift
I'll
of YouTube
obviously
where
be
you
watch-
if
just
something
watch clips.
eventful happens on Raw,
Also
I usually
other
get on
podcasts,
YouTube
so
and
you
I
can
watch
stay up
it
to
just like
date.
everyone.
The
one thing that sucks about doing like that is you're not
eventful
surprised
happens on
about
Raw. I
anything
usually
when
get
you
on
do it that
YouTube and I
way.
watch it just
But
like everyone. The one thing
Whatever
that sucks about
surprises
doing
they
like
have,
that is
it's
you're
just
not
not
surprised
sitting
about
through
anything
3
when you
hours
do it
of
that
Raw.
way.
But
I can't do it.
whatever surprises they
But
have, they're just
we are
going to be
worth
having
sitting
some
through
WWE
3 hours
stuff
of
in the
Raw.
future. And I did actually.
I
want to
can't
touch
do
on
it.
just a little, but just
We
for a
are
minute,
gonna be
I
having
did
some
watch
WWE stuff in
SmackDown
the
last
future,
night, and I
in its
did
entirety.
actually. I want to touch on just a little,
And
just
we're
for a
gonna
minute.
get to
I
a lot
did
more
watch
of the
SmackDown last
stuff
night in the main
its
podcast
entirety.
that will drop on Monday.
And we're
So
going to get to a
hopefully
lot
y'all
more
are
of the
looking forward to
SmackDown
that
stuff
in the
but
main podcast that
for
will
now,
drop on Monday.
the Money in the
So,
Bank.
hopefully y'all are
2021
looking forward to that.
predictions.
But
So for now,
first, we've got the kickoff
the
show, which is
Money in the
the
Bank
SmackDown Tag Team
2021
Championships, the
predictions.
Mysterios versus the
So,
Usos. First, we've got the kickoff
I
show, which
seem
is
to-
the SmackDown Tag Team
not
Championships, the Mysterios
entirely
versus
sure
the Usos.
if this match was supposed to be
I
on the main
seem
card
to-
or not.
I
I'm not
know I read a couple days
entirely
ago that
sure
it was
if this match
being
was
put on the
supposed
kickoff
to
show.
be
There's
on the
some
main
people
card or
online.
not.
I'm
know
not
I
going to
read a
mention
couple
any
days
names,
ago
but
that
they
it
made it seem
was
like it would
it
being
had
put on
been
the kickoff
kicked
show
off
There's
of
some
the main
people
show and
online.
onto the,
I'm not going to mention any names, but they
kickoff
made it
show.
seem
I don't
like
really know
it
if that's
had
the
been
case.
kicked
There's
off of
really
the
only
main
one
show and
match.
onto the.
Apart from this one that would
kickoff show. I don't really know if that's the case. There's
even
really
be a
only
contender
one
for
match
being in the pre-show, and
apart
that's
from this
the
one that would,
other tag
uh,
team championship match.
you
You
could
could be a
have
contender
had
for being in the
the
pre-show, and
SmackDown Women's
that's
Championship,
the
but
other
they gave that to us
tag team championship
last
match.
night.
You could have
So,
had the
yeah,
SmackDown Women's
I don't know
Championship,
about
but they
all
gave
of
that to us.
but there
last
just seemed to be
night,
some
so-
controversy that I read about that. So
yeah,
I thought I'd
I
bring it
don't.
up. So
I don't know
this-
about all of that,
but
there just seems to be some
this
controversy
match
that I
actually is one of
read
the
about
main
that, so I
reasons
thought
I'm
I'd bring it up.
doing
So
this
this-
audio.
This
Everyone
match
actually
seems
is one
to
of the
think
main
that
reasons
Dominic
I'm
and Rey
doing this
Mysterio
audio.
are a shoo-in with this one.
Everyone
if
seems
things
to
had been
think that
different
Dominic and Rey Mysterio
around
are
2 weeks ago or whatever it
shoo-in
was when Jimmy got
with this one.
arrested. If things
I
had
don't
been
think-
different,
I think everyone would
around
be
2 weeks ago or whatever it was when Jimmy got
well,
arrested.
number one, I don't think this match would be on the
I don't
kickoff show.
think if
I
that
think
hadn't
everyone would
happened, and
be.
I also don't think that everyone would just assume.
well,
that
number
the
one, I don't
Mysterios
think
were
this
walking
match
away.
would be on the kickoff show.
if that hadn't happened. And I also don't
I've
think
watched
that everyone would
WWE
just
for a
assume
long
that the
time.
Mysterios were walking away.
I know
how they handle shit when people fail
I've
drug
watched
tests or whatnot.
WWE
You
for a
don't-
long
some people
time.
seemed. I know how they handle
surprised that
shit when people fail.
Jimmy was
drug
on
tests or
SmackDown
whatnot.
that
You don't.
following
Some people
Friday.
seemed
I'm not
that
surprised that
even if they were eventually going to take him off TV.
Jimmy
for
was
it,
on
you
SmackDown
gotta-
that following Friday.
Gotta write him
I'm
off.
not
He's got to
that
do something.
surprised.
Even
Even if they were
fails a
eventually
drug
going to
test,
take
you
him
don't-
off TV
they don't
for
usually
it,
don't
you
just
gotta
especially if they have a
gotta write
championship
him
or
off.
something.
He's gotta
They
do
usually don't
something.
just
Even when someone
drop
fails
them
a drug
and,
test,
like,
you don't
strip them
they
of
don't
the belt.
usually
They
don't just
usually make them,
especially if they have a championship
come
or
to
something,
TV
they
and
usually
drop
don't
the
just
belt to
drop
someone
them
or just
and,
end the
strip them of
storyline.
the belt.
There
They
will be a
usually
storyline
make
reason.
them
come to TV and
it's
drop
possible
the belt
that
to
I'm
someone,
wrong,
or
and
just end the
Jimmy
storyline.
gets his ass
There will be a
beat
storyline
and
ends up with a storyline injury where then he's
it's
off TV
possible
for a
that I'm
month,
wrong,
and
and Jimmy gets
maybe
his
they
ass
are
beat and ends up with a storyline injury where then he's off TV for a month, and maybe
they have outpatient
maybe they
counseling,
are
they can do
making
something.
him
If
do
they're even making
inpatient
him
rehab
do something
or
like
he
that,
doesn't have to
do that. They have outpatient counseling. They can do something.
There's a lot of
If
people that
they're
hope that
even
he,
making
hope that
him
he
do
would get
something
help,
like
and
that.
I'm actually one of those people, but
there's
at
a lot
this
of
time
people
it
that hope
doesn't
that he-
look like
hope that
WWE would get
WWE is
help,
doing a
and
fucking thing
I'm
about it,
actually one of
so
those people.
that's the
but
way I feel about that.
At this time, it
My
doesn't look
opinion
like
obviously
WWE
differs
is
from
doing a
most,
fucking
but I
thing
think
about it, so
the Usos are
that's the
hanging
way
on
I
to
feel
belts,
about
or
that.
getting
the
belts.
My
Excuse
opinion
me.
obviously differs from most, but I
Next,
think
Raw
the
Tag Team
Usos
Championship
are hanging on
match,
to the belts.
AJ
or
Styles and Almost
getting
versus the Viking
belts.
Raiders. There's not a
Excuse me.
lot to talk about here.
Next, Raw Tag
AJ
Team
Styles and
Championship
Almost
match
are
AJ Styles
are
and Almost
keeping
versus
them.
the Viking Raiders. There's
I
not a
see
lot
no
to
reason
talk
to
about
take the
here.
titles off of them.
AJ Styles
certainly
and
not
Almost are
the Viking
keeping
Raiders.
them.
I see no reason to take the titles
really
off
intended
of them,
to them, but just the
certainly
way they've been
not
treated.
the Viking Raiders.
I know
they
no
believe they were called
disrespect
War
really
Machine,
intended
Ring of
to
Honor,
them,
and
but
when they
just
brought
the
them
way
over,
they've been treated.
there was a lot.
I know
they were afraid of a lawsuit
believe they
issue
were
or
called
something
War
with the
Machine,
UFC fighter
Ring of Honor,
used the
and when they
same
brought them
name,
over,
similar name.
there was
So
a lot.
they went
were afraid of a
through
lawsuit
couple
issue
different
or something with a
iterations,
UFC
and
fighter.
they brought them up
used the
to the
same
main
name,
roster,
similar name,
and
so they
fucked with their name again.
A couple different
iterations, and then they brought them up to the main
that kinda
roster.
shows me how much they care about the Viking
Fucked with their name
Raiders.
again.
And again, no disrespect to them. They're fine
that
at what
kinda
they do.
shows
but
me how much
just
they
the
care
way
about the
they
Viking Raiders
haven't been built up.
And again, no disrespect to them.
leads
They're
me to
fine at
believe
what they
this is
do, but
just
the match
the way
for
they
AJ
haven't
Almost
been
to
built
win,
up.
Basically, that's the only reason. this was
leads
set
me
up.
to believe this is
So
moving on.
just a match for
got the
AJ
men's
Almost
Money in
to
the Bank
win,
ladder match.
basically. That's the
Big
only
E,
reason this was
Drew
set up.
McIntyre.
So
Moving
John
on.
Morrison, Kevin
We
Owens,
got the
Ricochet,
men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Riddle.
Big E,
Matt
Drew
Riddle.
McIntyre.
I'm not calling him fucking Riddle.
John Morrison,
Kevin Owens.
He's got a first
Ricochet,
name.
Riddle.
God damn it, Vince.
Matt Riddle.
I'm not
Seth
calling him
Rollins,
fucking Riddle.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
He's
so
got a first name.
with this, there are three
God damn it,
names that
Vince.
really stood out to me.
Seth Rollins,
Possible
Shinsuke Nakamura.
contenders. So
The first one,
with
we'll
this,
get this
there
out
are
of the way.
three names that
Drew
really stood
McIntyre.
out to me.
Now,
As possible contenders.
it would be like WWE.
the first
to
one.
have
We'll
a
get
match.
this out of the way.
Drew McIntyre.
Say there's a stipulation that
it would be
if
like
you
WWE.
lose, you can no
to
longer
have a
challenge
match.
for the championship as long as this guy is
Say
champion.
there's a stipulation,
and
that
then do something like this
if
where
you
Drew
lose,
McIntyre
you can no longer
ends
challenge
up
for
with
the
the championship.
As
I
long as
wouldn't
this
put it
guy is
past them.
champion.
And then do something like this
That
where Drew McIntyre
wouldn't be surprised if it's been
ends
brought
up
up
with the championship. I
backstage.
wouldn't put it past them. I
That-
don't think, and I hope that's
that
not.
wouldn't
where
be
they're going with
surprised if
this.
it's been
So,
brought up
keep pushing him
backstage.
aside for a minute. The only other
I don't
two
think, and I hope that's not
where they're
real
going with this. So,
possibilities would be
keep pushing him
Big
aside
E
for a minute.
and Seth Rollins.
The only other two, my
Like,
ball's
real
been in Big E's court for a
possibilities
while,
would
but I've been
be
keeping my
Big
eye on
E
Seth
and
Rollins,
Seth Rollins.
and then this past SmackDown,
my
they did the thing
ball's
with
been
the
in Big E's
ladder
court for a
and
while,
he
but I've been
goes
keeping my
up
eye on
and
Seth Rollins, and
pulls off the
then
briefcase
this past
and shows
SmackDown.
off with it. They did the
That
thing
to
with
me
the
was
ladder,
a sign
and
that
he goes up
they're
and
not
pulls
going
off
with
the
him. So
briefcase and shows
with that
off
in
with
mind,
it.
that to
My
me
pick
was
is
a
Big
sign
E,
that
which also will get into.
they're not going with him. So with that in
another
mind,
pick for another one of my matches.
my
later.
pick is Big E,
So,
which also
women's
will get
Money in the Bank
into
ladder match. Alexa Bliss versus
another pick
Asuka,
for another one of my matches.
Liv
later.
Morgan. So
Naomi,
women's Money in the Bank ladder
Natalya,
match.
Nikki
Alexa
Ash,
Bliss
Tamina,
versus
Asuka,
and
Zelina
Liv
Vega.
Morgan. So
Naomi, Natalya,
I-
Nikki Ash.
there's a lot of
Tamina,
people first
and
off
Zelina
of,
Vega.
so
off the bat that are not winning.
There's a lot of people
I
first
can't
off
see
of,
Tamina and Natalya
off the
were
bat
right off my
that
list
are
as far
not
as people
winning.
that could win right off the bat just because they have the
I
tag
can't
titles.
see
I
Tamina
mean, I suppose
and
that could be an
Natalya
interesting
were
story
right off
if
my
one of them
list
got
as
the
far
belt,
as people that could win right off the
dissension in
bat
the
just because they ranks,
have the
but
tag titles.
I mean, I suppose that could be an interesting
Naomi,
story if one of
I
them
don't
got the
see
belt.
it.
Selena
dissension
Vega
in the
definitely
ranks,
not.
but
They just
I don't
brought
wanna
her
see that.
back. Naomi,
I
don't know
see
why
it.
they'd want to give her the
Selena Vega,
briefcase.
definitely not. They
Liv
just
Morgan,
brought her back.
They have been telling a
I
story with her.
I don't know why
that
they'd want to give her the
she,
briefcase.
you know, has been trying
Liv
to
Morgan,
get championship
They
matches.
have been telling
and
a story with
build
her
herself
that
up. She's the
she
last remaining
has
member
been
of the
trying to get
Riot Squad in the
championship
company.
matches.
I didn't think think I'd be
build
saying
herself
that
up.
when I
She's
saw the last remaining member of the
first time,
Riot Squad in the company.
I
didn't think
I'd
I'd
be saying
that. I think it's too soon for her. So
the
that
Riot
leaves
Squad for the first time,
Nikki
but
Ash.
that's where we are. But I don't
Asuka
think they're going with
and
Alexa.
Alexa. I think it's too soon for her.
Nikki
So that
Ash is
leaves
interesting.
Nikki
They've
Ash,
been building her up.
Asuka.
They
and
build
Alexa.
people up. Nikki
When
Ash
they
is
do
interesting.
pay-per-views like this,
They've been
to
building
have
her
someone
up.
to chop down. I
They
think
build
that's the
people up
situation that Nikki is
when
in,
they do pay-per-views
I'm
like
not
this,
saying
they
to
won't
have
do
someone to
stuff
chop
with her
down. I
later.
think
She might
that's the
become champion.
situation
This
that
new character
Nikki
might get over.
is in, unfortunately. I'm not
but
saying they won't do
I
stuff
don't-
with her later.
I
She
don't see
might
it for
become
her.
champion. This new character might
Asuka
get over.
would be interesting. I have
but
heard the fan
I just-
theory
I
going
don't-
around
I don't
about
see it for her.
Asuka winning it, and then Becky
Asuka
Lynch coming back
would be
and her
interesting.
giving
I
her
have
the
heard the
briefcase
fan theory
because
going around
Becky
about Asuka
gave
winning
her
it, and
the
then
title,
Becky Lynch coming back
basically,
and
after
her
she got pregnant
giving
and
her the
had to
briefcase
take off for
because
what it's
Becky
been almost a
gave
year and a
her
half
the
now?
title.
Basically, after she got
interesting
pregnant
idea.
and had to
The
take
thing
off
is,
for what
the
it's
way
been a,
they've
almost
played
a
their
year and a half
cards
now?
with Alexa Bliss, with
Um,
the Fiend,
interesting
and
idea.
all of that stuff. They've
The thing
kept
is, the
Alexa
way
Bliss relevant
they've
for a long
played their
time
cards
now.
with Alexa Bliss, with the Fiend.
I think they're
and
finally
all of
gonna
that stuff. They've
do
kept
something
Alexa Bliss relevant
championship
for a
related
long
with her,
time,
and
I
now
think she's gonna end up with the belt. The
I
only
think they're
scenario
finally
where I
gonna
don't think she
do
ends up with the
something
briefcase
championship related with
is
her, and I think
if
she's gonna end up with
the
the belt.
Fiend
The
were to
only
show up
scenario where I don't
and
think
cost her
she
the
ends up with
match.
the briefcase,
I think that would
is
be
if
interesting. I don't
the
know
Fiend were to
if
show up
they would
and
do
cost her the
something like
match.
that.
I think that would be interesting.
I've read
I don't
all
know
over the internet
if
that Bray
they
Wyatt's
would
been
do something
backstage
like that
for
a lot of these.
I've read all over the internet that
for
Bray
a lot of
Wyatt's
these
been
tapings,
backstage
they're just not using him
for
so
a lot of these.
if for a lot of these
I don't know,
tapings,
I just don't see them
they're just
doing
not
that,
using
doing
him.
it.
So
If they haven't done it by now, I don't see it
if
happening.
Alexa
I don't know,
Bliss,
I just don't see them
Bliss
doing
is
that,
my
doing it. If they
pick for
haven't
the
done it by
women's
now,
ladder match.
I don't see it
WWE
happening.
Championship
So,
match. Bobby Lashley versus
Alexa Bliss,
Kofi Kingston.
Bliss is my pick for the women's ladder
This
match.
will
WWE
kind
Championship
of
match.
twine
Bobby
into
Lashley
my
versus Kofi
Money in
Kingston.
the Bank
Ladder match pick. Big E.
This will
So,
kind of twine
first
into
off,
my
Kofi,
Money
Kofi
in the
Mania
Bank
Part 2. Ladder match pick.
I don't
Big
see
E.
it happening.
You can hate
so,
me. I just
first
don't
off,
see it.
Kofi,
They've
Kofi
done a really
Mania
good
Part
job
2.
of protecting Bobby Lashley.
I don't see it happening.
You can hate me.
I don't see
I
any
just don't see
reason to take the
They've done a
title
really
off
good
of
job
him.
of
The only
protecting Bobby
misstep
Lashley
that they have made with him,
I don't
since
see any
he
reason
won that
to
belt
take the title off of him.
is
The only misstep that they
stupid
have
shit
made
with the
with
Hurt
him
Business.
since he
breaking them
won
up,
that
in
belt,
my opinion, was one of the dumber things that you
the
could have done.
stupid
But
shit with the Hurt Business.
That is what it is.
We're
We're
here.
here.
This is what we've got.
Was one of the dumber things that you could have
All
done.
that aside,
But
Bobby Lashley's run.
that
as
is what it
champion has
is.
been
We're
fairly
here.
One of the
This
few
is what
bright
we've got.
spots.
All that
that's
aside,
actually got
Bobby
me
Lashley's
to
run as
watch
champion
Raw
has been
every
fairly
week
enjoyable. One of the
'cause
few bright spots.
God no.
On Raw, that's
but
actually
gotten
gotten
me
me to
watch
like,
Raw
watch YouTube
every
clips and
week
just pay
'cause
attention to what's going on.
God no.
So
Bobby
but
Lashley's
gotten
my
me
pick.
to
The thing with the Big
like,
E
watch YouTube
situation
clips and just pay
is
attention to what's going on.
I've heard some theories that
So,
Big E could
Bobby Lashley's my pick. The thing with
cash
the
in
Big
after
E
Kofi
situation
loses.
is
It's
I've
a
heard some theories
possibility.
that Big E could cash
I
in
think
after Kofi loses.
It would be much more likely.
it's
that
a
Lashley beats
possibility.
the hell out of Kofi and beats him, and then
I think
just keeps
it
beating the
would
hell
be
out
much
of him.
more likely
Big
that
E
Lashley beats the
save
hell out of
Kofi
Kofi
and
beats
then
him, and then just
next week
keeps
you have
beating
Big
the hell
E
out of
come
him.
out
Big E
and
would then save Kofi.
do
and
what
then
RVD did with John Cena
next
and
week. You have
name
Big E come
the time
out
and place that he's going to
and
cash in.
do what
I would
RVD
imagine.
did with John Cena.
That
and
is,
name
unless
the
what
time
we've
and
heard
place that he's
today
going to cash in
is true.
SummerSlam, I would imagine.
I say we, I really mean me.
That is,
I don't know how
unless
long this
what
has
we've
been
heard
up.
today
I was listening
is true.
to Salamonster.
I say we, I really mean
Jason
me.
Salamonster.
I don't know how long this has been
mad
up.
at me for name dropping him.
I was listening to
I was listening to
Salamonster's
his
predictions
predictions
earlier.
earlier.
He brought up the
not
fact that Bill Goldberg
mad
might
at
be
me for
coming
name
back,
dropping
and
him.
I think I read something
I was
about
listening
that
to his
maybe on Friday
predictions
night.
earlier, and he brought up the fact
on
that Bill
Twitter
Goldberg
or
might be
something.
coming back, and
I think I read something
Bill,
about that.
so
maybe
the thing
on
about
Friday night.
Bill Goldberg coming back is
on Twitter,
if you
want to
bring him back
and have his
Bill,
I believe his
so
contract
the thing about
ends at
Bill
the end of
Goldberg
next
coming
year,
back
so we're
is
getting
if you want to
Goldberg
bring him
matches.
back
and have
there's
his
no
I
reason
believe his contract
to put
ends at
the
the
belt
end of
on
next
him,
year, so
there's
we're
no
getting
real
we're
reason
getting
to
golden
even have him in
matches.
the championship.
There's
No
no
reason,
in my opinion. to put the belt on.
I
him,
hope that
Bobby
there's no
Lashley
real reason to even have
and
him
Bill
in the
Goldberg is
championship
not where we're headed.
picture. In my
I would
opinion.
much rather want to see
I
Biggie
hope that
and
Bobby
Bobby
Lashley
Lashley and
there
Bill
is another
Goldberg is not where we're
fan
headed.
theory going around.
I would
on Twitter
much
that
rather want to
Kofi
see
could win and
Biggie could
and Bobby
get
Lashley.
the
There
briefcase,
is another
and we could
fan
see
theory going
that.
around on Twitter.
That would be
Kofi
interesting.
could win and Biggie could get the
They
briefcase
have
and
kept
we could
New
see
Day together.
That would be
like,
interesting.
as a unit for so long. I know they're technically
they
not
have
together
kept
because
New
they're
Day
on,
together.
like as a
other
unit
brands,
for
but
so
they're
long.
still
I know they're technically
mind.
not together because
So I don't think
on
they're doing that.
Lashley's
uh,
keeping the title.
Other brands,
So
but they're
the
still
next
together.
match in
Rhea
Rhea
Ripley
Ripley
and Charlotte.
So I don't
Flair.
think they're doing that.
Lashley's
This
keeping
one
the
was
title.
the hardest
So
for me.
the next match,
pick
Rhea
a-
Ripley and Charlotte Flair.
have a pick at. This one was the hardest for me to
pick a.
So I
have a
don't
pick
think they
at.
should take the title off of Rhea Ripley, and that's my pick.
But the reason
so
this one was so difficult,
I don't think
is
they should
because
take the title off
the
of
other
Rhea Ripley,
person
and
is
that's my
Charlotte Flair.
pick. But the reason this one was so difficult is
There's not really a lot
because
that needs to be
the
said
other person
at
is
that
Charlotte
point.
Flair.
She's got what 11 championships.
There's
to her
not
name.
really a lot that
Um,
needs to be said at that point. She's
maybe
got
even
what,
a tag team
11
title
championships
reign. I don't
to her
remember,
name.
but I don't.
Um,
if she does have that, I don't think they're counting that. They shouldn't
maybe
count
even
that.
a tag team title.
I believe she's
reign.
at 11.
I don't remember, but I don't.
So
if she does have
this-
that, I don't.
This could
think they're
mark
counting
number
that.
12.
They shouldn't count that.
I believe
if
she's
they
at
do
11.
that, I would see them
so
putting
this-
the belt right.
this
back
could
on
mark
Rhea Ripley
number
at SummerSlam.
12.
But I hope they just
if they do that,
just
I
keep
would
it on
see them
Rhea
putting
and
the belt
then
right back on Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam.
but
Go
I
full
hope they
steam ahead
just
with her.
just keep it on Rhea.
Last match on
and
the
then
card: Roman Reigns versus Edge. Go full steam ahead with her.
So this
Last
is
match on the card:
kind of
Roman Reigns versus Edge.
kind of sticks in. I just actually realized that all of my
So
predictions,
this is
except for the
kind
pre-show,
of-
are the champions staying
kind
the
of sticks
champions.
in.
I just actually realized that all of my predictions, except for the
Interesting.
pre-show, are the
so,
champions staying the champions.
As you could probably gather
by that remark, my pick here is Roman Reigns.
interesting.
The story
so,
between Edge and Roman
as
Reigns
you could probably
has
gather
been
by that remark,
my pick here is Roman
really
Reigns.
good.
All the way back to Edge.
story
winning the Royal
between
Rumble,
Edge and Roman
Daniel
Reigns has
Bryan
been
kind of forcing
really
in
good.
an opportunity
all the way
to
back
get
to Edge,
winning the Royal Rumble,
shot,
Daniel
and
Bryan
make it a triple threat match.
kind of forcing in
and
an
Edge
opportunity
never
to
getting
get
his
one-on-one championship
and
match
make
that
it
he
a
was
triple threat
promised
match.
by winning the Royal Rumble. So
And Edge
he's
getting
never
it here.
getting his one-on-one championship match that he was promised.
I
by
might get
winning
some
the
hate for
Royal
this.
Rumble. So
I don't
he's
think
getting it
Edge.
here. However many matches he's got left, I don't think he needs to
I
be
might get some hate
Universal
for
champion,
this.
and I don't
he
think
needs
Edge,
to be WWE champion.
however many matches he's
He
got
has
left,
seen
I
his
don't think
day.
he needs to be Universal champion.
Putting him
and
in
I
these
don't think
matches
he
is
needs to be
fine.
WWE
I just
champion.
don't think you put the belt on
He
him.
has
I
seen
don't
his
see
day.
why
That would
putting
be
him
needed.
in these matches is fine.
I just don't.
maybe
think
I'm
you
off
put
my
the belt
rocker
on him.
and thinking
I
that.
don't
I'm
see
sure
why
that would be
that,
needed.
There will be plenty of
Maybe
people to
I'm off
disagree
my
with me.
rocker and
That's
thinking
fine.
that. I'm sure
That's just my opinion.
that
There will be plenty of people to
so
disagree
that's pretty
with
much
me.
it as
That's
far as the
fine.
card goes. We've only
That's
got,
just my opinion.
So if you don't count the kickoff,
So that's pretty much it as far as the card goes.
there's
Only
we've
6
only
matches
got
announced.
So if
That's
you don't
interesting.
count the kickoff,
Seems kind of small for a WWE pay-per-view.
There's
Only 6 matches announced. That's
although
interesting.
during the pandemic they
seems
have
kinda
scaled
small for
back
WWE
some of this a little
pay-per-view.
bit. So and actually, we still got about
although
24 hours.
during
so
the
who the hell knows,
pandemic
they
they
could pull
have
something out of their
scaled
ass
back
and,
some of this a little bit. So and
decide
actually, we still got
to-
about 24
I
hours. So
believe
who the hell
there's
knows?
supposed to
They
be a
could pull
women's
something out of
championship
their ass
match.
and, another one next Saturday
decide
with
to-
Carmella.
I believe
and
there's
Bianca
supposed to be a
Belair.
women's
They could
championship
just decide
match.
to throw that on. Another one
They've done weird shit
next
like
Saturday
that before, but
with
short of something
Carmella
like that,
and Bianca
that is our
Belair.
card.
They could just decide to throw
wanted
that
to
on
thank
here.
you guys for
They've
listening
done
to
weird
this.
shit like that before.
But
Also
short of
wanted
something
to
like that,
encourage some
that
fan
is our
involvement.
card.
Wanted to
got
thank
an
you
email
guys for
address.
listening to this.
Fallout from Dishonor at
Also wanted to
yahoo.com.
encourage some
Feel
fan
free to email
involvement.
me there.
Feel free to
You
email
got an
me
email
questions.
address.
that
Fallout
you
from
want
Dishonor
answered on
at
the show.
yahoo.com.
Feel free to email me there. Feel free to email me that you would want answered on the show. Criticism about how I can improve what I do. I know I need to get better. Feel free to email me. I'm working on that. Constructive criticism. Send me an email about how I can improve what I do. I know I need to get better at the public speaking thing. Send me an email, hopefully with a question for the show. Send me an email telling me I'm more than happy to use them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Send me an email, hopefully with a question for the show. I've talked about Ring of Honor. I've talked a little bit about WWE. It doesn't matter. I'm going to end up talking about all relates to. I have talked about Ring of Honor. I've talked a little bit about WWE. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to end up talking about this has been a one time or another. So predictions. Go ahead and do that. But I'm going to get out of here. This has been your with hopefully predictions. We'll hear from you guys soon, and I will talk at you on Monday. And with hopefully we'll hear from you guys soon, and I will talk at you on Monday.